welcome guys to my Let's Play of Runaway 2 Dream of the Turtle, where we left off. A long ass cinematic. We're finally in this temple. And my lovely rant. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to rant about this again. I've rambled about this a couple times before, but I could have sworn Brian and Gina were dating. I even looked at the frickin' Wikipedia and it says Brian and Gina are, together and all happy and they're boyfriend girlfriend, and then he goes sleeps with, well, we're assuming he goes and sleeps with the bartender. And thank you for pointing that out. I did not see that on top of Lokalani's hut there was hooker heaven or something like that written on top, which further brings the point home. And the fact that she's kind of keeping the other guy, amused. I'm very interested to see how this is all gonna come and possibly blow up in Brian's face. But right now we're stuck in this lovely Aztec looking place, and we have to crack this Project Amoeba. And I've noticed Dream of the Turtle is actually the project that the military is working on, because they mentioned the other projects like Dream of the Animal. So I'm curious what it is, but we are stuck in here, so let's look around, see what we can find.
It leads to a small room that hooks up with the outside of the ruins.
I know if we leave, the camera's gonna give us crap, but we're gonna try anyways.
Up to now, you've seen my congenial side, so don't test me, Professor.
Alright, I wanna look at this.
There are just bottles of paint and a box full of plastic bags. The bottles are of no interest to me, but I'll take a bag. They look strong. 4-ply is my guess. It's made of several-ply plastic and zips, hermetically shut. No, one will do. It's the standard type, with 4 legs and stuff. They have no lid, and if one spilled in my pocket, Lokalani's pants would get stained.
I don't think she would mind. It seems like she kept a lovely museum of her ex's items. And also I noticed that interesting inventory item. That's an interesting picture. I'm very curious who she is, and I also see Brian up here. I'm very curious who this is. Also, she has tarantulas around her. I don't know. I'm assuming someone of sadistic manner. Anyway, let's go look at the camera.
Too bad I can't think of a way to use it. I can't think of a better way to set off Quartzmeyer's alarm bells.
Well, let's look at the briefcase.
If it's full of cash, I'll have a true moral dilemma on my hands, followed by undying remorse for the rest of my life.
Let's open it.
It's locked shut, but I don't see a keyhole.
Okay, well let's...
Chapman said it contained Simon's research on the amoeba. Maybe it's the same Professor Simon that Joshua kept mentioning.
Oh, maybe. Well, let's think
Okay, I'll flip through Simon's notes for a while to see what they're about. Darn, this is one huge assignment. My days as a brilliant student are far behind me. Look, I don't have all day to examine 3-page formulas and 30-letter words, so let's just do something else.
Okay. Go get the chair. Why not?
It's majorly comfortable. Rest now? Come on, you've only been roaming this inhospitable island for hours.
Okay. Well, we can go to the adjacent room. This box is here, though. Let's take a gander at that.
They're full of packaging material, but at the bottom I can see something else.
Well,
A socket cam. It records straight onto an 80 megabyte hard drive, has 18 megapixel image quality, 12 times optical zoom, and allows for montage and editing in the camera itself. A modern wonder.
so, in other words, we need to pull... I'm going to reference the movie. We need to pull a speed. The part where they record themselves on the bus, working and everything, and hook it up to that security camera. That way is showing that Brian is there working when we just piss off.
I don't see what good it would do me.
So we have to do that. Let's go in the other room, see if we can.
There's not much light in there. Let's take a look.
Pignon, my man, don't tell me you already managed to open the amoeba. I didn't think you were that efficient, to tell you the truth. I'll run right down to see. What does that mean? That you don't want me to run down? Or that the amoeba's still closed? Damn, for a second there I thought you had finished. In that case, stop wasting time and get down to work.
That guy is a real thorn in my side. I'd better forget about entering that room. The last thing I need is Cordsmire around here.
So yeah, in other words, we need to set up a cord and record ourselves. Let's go up here. Actually, let's look at the ladder first. Just 'cause.
It looks pretty safe and sturdy.
Okay, let's go up.
Let's climb.
And let's see what we can find here. We can look at the camera now.
Too bad I can't think of a way to use it.
I can totally think of a way to use it.
It's full of cracks. I hope none of it falls onto me. Climb up there? I'd have to marinate myself in a vat of anti-slippage spray for 24 hours first.
I think Brian will be, he could survive that. Oh, we can look at the controls. Okay, let's take a gander at that.
They're surely used to lift up the platform.
Okay, so we can go higher and we can go lower. Okay.
I'm not gonna get far. The machinery isn't turned on. The machinery's turned off, and I see no sign of a key.
Where are you, Professor? Don't make me play hide and seek.
If he comes in, the jig is up for me. So...
Yeah, we have to deal with the recording part.
better get back down. Darn.
Can we go back up there? Okay, we can. I want to check out the other side in regards to that paint bucket and whatnot. This area is kind of in a timed manner, so if I don't piss around too much, I should be able to check out the left side. Yeah, this.
It contains that thick paste archaeologists use to restore artifacts. Let some other dude get it.
Okay, then fine. Let's look at this.
It's falling apart and has a roll of duct tape on top of it.
Let's use it.
Sure, I'll take it. Luckily, it's far cleaner than the doormat.
Because we're gonna have to, I'm guessing, doing some sort of MacGyvering with possibly the camera. Okay. I guess we're done here, so let's head back down. Okay. So, with that, let's observe the camera.
It has an 80 gigabyte hard drive, enough to record one of Kai's siestas from start to finish.
Okay. So,
It's made of some very durable plastic. It's made of...
I don't know if that's gonna be useful or not, but I guess
I
we'll
think
find
this
out.
is the strongest duct tape on the market.
Okay, let's use on the computer.
That doesn't sound like a bright idea to me.
Okay, can we use that?
Let's see.
There we go.
This is a bit complicated, but since the socket cam is equipped for loop mode playback, I could record myself sitting at the computer for a while, make a loop containing that footage, and play it for hours by disconnecting the cable coming out of the surveillance camera and plugging it into the socket cam. The image Kordsmeyer would see is almost the same one he's getting now, so he'd never notice the difference. In the meantime, I could search for Gina as long as I want. But now that I think of it, there's one tiny problem. The socket cam could fall down while the surveillance camera is moving, and my plan would end up thrown for a loop. Hey, wait a minute. That roll of duct tape might be just what I need. I'll have to choose just the right moment so that Kordsmeyer doesn't notice anything. Here we go.
Okay, so it does it all for me. Fantastic.
I'll put the camera in place using the tape and start my performance. And now quickly to the computer. I think this 5-minute recording should do the trick. Now I just have to put it in loop mode so that the recording plays for hours, and then plug the surveillance camera wire into the socket cam. Done. If everything goes right, I'll be able to escape from this room without any flack from Kordsmeyer.
Okay, well, let's get out of here now. I want to check the room to the left first, and then we'll truly get out of here. So yes, let's check over here.
Well, if Kordsmeyer stays quiet, that means my little trick worked. Kordsmeyer isn't saying anything, so I guess I passed the test. Hey, what is that? Could that be the amoeba Kordsmeyer's so uptight about opening? Must be something mighty special, because it's protected under a cube of glass like a museum piece. A ball with 3 holes in it. A bowling ball? I don't see what interest the Army could have in a primitive bowling alley, even if it's the archaeological find of the millennium. The cube seems solid, and though it looks like glass, it's hot. In some way, this all reminds me of a petrified mosquito in a piece of amber I used to carry around as a good luck charm.
I'm not gonna lie, it reminds me of a gelatinous cube. I'm surprised that Brian hasn't been eaten by it yet, but whatever.
The ball is there, but where are the bowling pins? To do that, I'd also have to grab the hard glass cube, and that seems like a bit of a challenge.
Okay, I can't do much here, but this is really not retaining what we're really here for. We're trying to find Gina, so let's exit out of here.
Well, if Kordsmeyer stays quiet, that means my little trick worked.
Hey, 18!
Wait, I hear some voices over there.
Why can't we choose our own numbers?
Impossible. That don't work, 13. Tarantula let us do that once for fun, and she ended up with 30 guys fighting to be number 1.
You got number 13 fair and square, and 13 you'll keep.
What about Mr. 11? Don't that sound cool?
Forget it. You can only use a number that isn't busy, and there's already a Mr. 11.
I can't stand the superstitious.
Wait, it ain't superstition, but... well...
Excuse me, my lady. We'll shut up now.
What a weird conversation. If it isn't a football team, then who were those guys?
Okay, so I'm assuming the lady in the inventory screen here is this tarantula. Remember that.
It bears some resemblance to the radioactive hazard symbol.
Absurd.
It's a bit high, but if I pick up some speed, get one foot on the wall and rebound off the other, then maybe I could make it. Or possibly break my neck.
Okay. Let's look at this.
It may be a tribute to that poultry god Kai kept mentioning. I don't feel so devout today. Maybe mañana. 9, 8, chi. It's confirmed. Cryptology is not my forte.
There were only
No,
12.
I'll probably press the
Now
wrong
keep
one and
quiet.
arrows will come flying out of the walls at me or something even more gruesome.
Okay, so we can't go out this way, I don't think.
How about
They lead
Sir
outside.
12.999?
There's probably a
That's
crushed
almost
soldier against the door, but I'll give it a go.
No.
Okay.
And if you keep blabbering...
Well, if it isn't O'Connor, great. That'll make things easier for me.
No, Caddy, the audition. Don't you remember that application form I sent in? And that's not all. I climbed a palm tree, too. Several times. Well, more than once, man. That's what several means, doesn't it? S-E-V-V-R-U-L. No. Several, which means two or more. No, that's not it, Caddy. The thing is, I like to read. If you followed my cue, you might get a tryout yourself.
Bonjour, Monsieur O'Connor.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. Professor, you're gonna get me in big trouble. The Colonel has told me I'm absolutely not to let you out of here.
Tranquille. Right now, Monsieur Kotzmauer is seeing my hard work in the control room.
You got me on that one, sir. I don't even want an explanation. I've had quite a mixed-up day today, sir.
Pardon? Why have you called me Monsieur?
Shoot, sir. Sometimes I mix people up, sir. You'll get to know me better and see, sir. Hey, Professor.
It's the same. Call me Monsieur if you wish.
Whatever you order, Professor. Sir.
Okay, well, let's see what's up with him.
With who were you speaking on the walkie?
With Private Cadwallader, sir. He's an utter fool, but he's my best buddy. And I'm teaching him to add up numbers. It ain't easy for him, because his fingers are all twisty, and he can't stretch them out right.
Okay.
What do you know about this place?
The same thing I know about almost everything, Professor, sir. A bit more than nothing.
Have you ever heard of CIA 2?
No, sir. I had no idea they'd open branch offices. But I think it would be a grand workplace for a nice soldier/lumberjack who you and me both know.
So tell me about those ruins and that temple inside.
No soldier in the regiment is authorized to go in there, sir. I was only there the day we arrived, to throw out the archers and put up a big steel outpost.
Archers?
Yeah, but they'd left, sir. The ones who were there were those guys in white robes who were looking around for broken things in old places.
Archaeologists?
Dang, sir. I just sounded like a complete idiot.
Do you know what the amoeba is?
No, sir, but I'm sure it's not that complicated. My grade school teacher always said, Zachariah O'Connor, you are simpler than an amoeba.
Okay, we'll not break it to him. We'll just leave him in his little happy world.
You haven't heard of the Operation Platypus Dream, have you?
Not a thing, sir. And I'll be a furry duck if I know what a platypus is used for.
If you don't know anything, I probably shouldn't ask.
My teacher used to say that too, sir. Dang, I messed up already.
What do you use that big head for, O'Connor?
Well, it makes the rest of me more attractive, wouldn't you say?
We speak after, O'Connor.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
I was supposed to deliver a message to you when you came out of the temple, but I forgot.
And why you not give it to me now?
Sir, you are devilishly sly. You seem to figure out everything, don't you?
For Professor Pierre Pignon. How did you get this?
The boys over at Highway Patrol warned me a while back. The waitress at the beach told him to give it to O'Connor and nobody but.
Merci, O'Connor. After, I return and we chat for a while.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Professor, sir.
Why alone?
We got orders to intercept you and take you to the Colonel if you exit the temple, sir.
But you have no dances.
Because where we're at, nobody can see us, sir. But if you walk just a ways from the temple and get into the guard's line of vision, you're in for a nice thrashing.
Très bien, O'Connor. Merci for the warning.
Sir, you're welcome, sir.
Okay, so I can't leave or they're gonna catch me.
Along with O'Connor, it forms a great
Yeah, I
unit.
follow you.
One provides the brawn, and the other, well, let's just leave it at that. I could have stolen it on the beach, but that'll be an impossible move right now. They have no lids, and they're empty too.
Okay.
What the devil?
Same goes for these. Painting it in camouflage isn't really that practical. As soon as you see it, you suspect it's a military vehicle. I would have painted it hot pink to throw people off. I could try to sneak around the camp in it, but the soldiers would probably stop me.
So how are we supposed to sneak around the camp?
Caddy, you remember what we discussed about chocolate-covered peanuts?
Like, I guess we can look at this.
I think there's something inside. I'll just open it up. A ring. Wait, there's a letter too. Dear Kaimi, the strange object I'm sending you
belongs to the real Pignon. I noticed he refused to be separated from it for a single moment, so I assumed it was something important. He's asleep right now, but when he wakes up, he'll want to go toward the camp, so hurry up. Your friend always, Lokelani.
Okay.
P.S. Don't even ask how
I got it off of him. This girl's amazing. I'd give anything to know how she's keeping Pignon there.
Do we really need to find out? Oh, it does say Happy Hooker on it. Ugh.
Hurrah, my dear!
Ooh, I can only imagine. Though knowing Lokelani, she probably just started talking about her ex-boyfriends. And he fell asleep out of sheer boredom.
Are we sure about that? Okay, I'm guessing the ring is in order to open the briefcase.
It was inside of the envelope.
So, oh,
It was inside.
yeah, I want to look at, what was it? Okay, never mind.
It was inside. Lokelani sent it to me along with Pignon's ring.
Okay, well, let's go back into here. Let's look in here.
I think there's someone there.
Okay,
Let's
Mr.
quickly save. Just in case Brian does die. Okay, he's there. Okay.
13 will be
So
my
let's go.
official name, but I'll let
Sure,
my
let's take a
friends call
peek.
me.
Moron. We must never reveal our true names.
Ugh, nice stairwell. Wonder where it leads. There's a couple guys up there.
What about 88? Oh, it sounds so forceful and...
Who goes there?
Bonjour, messieurs. It is moi, the professor.
I can't stand professors.
Exactly. Whoever you are, where do you think you're going?
I was just stretching a bit the legs on the...
Listen up. You go up one more step and you won't have any legs.
D'accord. I will be leaving.
Hey, we really spooked him, huh?
Okay, so we can't
Since
go
we're
up
all
there.
wearing uniforms and goggles, I can fool Tarantula if I tell her I'm 37, can't I?
Damn soldiers. That black uniform strikes me as odd, too. It doesn't look anything like the ones I've seen before. I don't know. Maybe they aren't soldiers, but they're sure watching that entrance like hawks. So there must be something interesting inside.
Impossible.
Okay,
A
let's
lack
go
of
open that
experience can
briefcase
be
and
smelled.
find out what is in there.
Yeah. The triangle on the ring matches the one on the handle. Let's see. Man, what is this? What a neato briefcase. I'd have to be low on street smarts not to ransack this baby. A pair of sunglasses, the card that was just activated, a glove made of, I'm not sure, it's like glass, but it's soft at the same time. No doubt about it. That must be the highly valuable catalyzing glove Chapman told me about. And hold your horses, man. This has got to be a neuralizer. I saw one in a movie and they used it to change people's memories. I heard they actually existed, but they never sold any at the mall. Well, that seems to be everything.
Well, I wonder why they wouldn't sell any at the mall. There's a pretty good, explanation to that.
It says it belongs to the Contactors International Agency, whatever that is.
Okay, well I think the gloves are in order to stick our hand in the amoeba, or that gelatinous cube. Let's go get this.
I think you wear these to keep the neuralizer's blast from blinding the person using it. Otherwise, they'd lose their vision too. And that is not the idea. It was automatically activated when I opened the briefcase. It's made of some very weird material. It looks and feels like glass, but you can also shape it. I think it's used to manipulate people's memories.
Okay, the only thing I can think of using this is towards O'Connor or towards those guards in the other entrance. We're gonna keep going here. And let's see if we can use the glove on this.
I don't think that's a good plan.
I guess not. Okay. This with it? I guess not. Oh, I don't want to leave. Okay. Let's try that.
Looks difficult, especially since the ball is stuck inside a solid glass cube.
Okay.
That won't do it.
Yes, that's great. Can we use this?
That won't work.
No. Okay. Well, let's try seeing if we can get rid of some memories here. So let's use the new tracer.
Hey, you sure 77 wouldn't look better
That
on
idea is not good.
Negative.
Okay,
It'll
let's
never
try it
work.
on poor O'Connor. Because he's talking about some sort of application, so we could trick him in saying he got accepted. So let's...
No, playing with his brain would be more cruel than removing an elderly man's last tooth.
Okay, well, fine.
Way to make new friends.
No.
The poor guy already has one handful. I better not get him confused.
Maybe not. Quickly
sure
talk to
are
him,
a pain
see
in
if
the
there's anything new.
Monsieur O'Connor.
Caddy, we'll talk later. Yeah, I'll keep it on Channel 5. At your orders, Professor. Sir!
Okay, we got some more stuff.
With who were you speaking on the walkie?
With Private Cadwallader, sir. He's an utter fool, but he's my best buddy, and I'm teaching him to add up numbers. It ain't easy for him, because his fingers are all...
Okay, so actually we've seen all of this. So nothing
Yes,
new.
you know, I'd like to ask you something, if it isn't too much. How's the audition going, sir?
Of what are you speaking about?
Dang it, sir! The audition you're doing on me right now! If I pass, I swear I'll be a brave, hard-working soldier, just like I put on the application form for the intelligence service.
And me? What do I have to do with all this?
There's no need to pretend, sir. At first, I was a smidge confused. But then I realized you're not Pignon. You're the policeman disguised as a civilian who interrogated me at the beach. And when I saw your intelligence colleague with that envelope, I said, Zachariah, that officer has come here to scout out your talent. So don't mess up the audition. You talking to me about the CIA was the humdinger, sir.
So, how is it that you, of all people, recognized me?
I can't figure it out either, sir. Do I get extra credit for that?
Man, this is unbelievable. I need to rest. See you around, O'Connor.
At your orders, sir.
He's a total wild card. I don't quite get that story he's cooked up in his head about the audition, but he could obviously blow my cover at any moment. Colonel Kortsmeyer, that ancient disguises Pignon said blah,
No, I couldn't quite catch you.
I better do something about this, or it could be my neck.
Okay, well, I know what we need to do now. We'll get to that in the next episode. I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Also check out my other videos as well. And with that, you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!